Okay, this gas line here is the one I took off. I've had it on there for years. I don't know, maybe 5 years at most, but they should be changed more regularly. So even though I got the boat started with this gas line, I wanted to change it out. I had this one here, which was a new one that I had bought last year, and I didn't use it, forgot why I didn't use it. Then I put it on there, and I remembered it's just some cheapo Walmart gas line. So this time, instead of buying something cheap, I went and got a gas line from the local marina instead of the big box store, and it's supposed to be better on the ethanol. So I am going to put this gas line on. It's actually a 5/16, which they say is more rare. A lot of times in these pontoon boats you're going to have a 3/8, but I'm pretty sure I got a 5/16. I was trying to think about it in the store, so I didn't buy the wrong one. I have to go back, but I'm pretty sure I got a 5/16 here. So I'm going to take these hose clamps off and pry this out again with the screwdriver, and then I'm going to put the new gas line in, assuming we're good on that measurement, and see if we can get this boat started any better with a new fuel line. Another thing here too that I wanted to show was I took this gas line from the cheap hose off, and it's got this plastic lining in it. And every time this one that I got from Walmart and the previous cheaper one I had on here, it has this plastic film, and I get it stuck on this tube here. I don't know if you can see that. I gotta get it off there. It's the second time I've had to do this. Just getting it off with a box cutter. This is just something, okay, it just went flying, but it was just, here's a piece of it, this plastic crap. And that stuff will clog it up too. If you can see that when I pulled that out of there, that plastic tube is, it kind of prevents gas flow too. But this new one that I got, it's a lot better. You can tell it's got a nice, doesn't have that plastic in it. It's that clear plastic. It's got a, looks like it's not going to get stuck on there. It's going to be a nice, it's a better gas line. You can tell, better quality. So anyway, point is pay attention to your gas lines, because this will be a lot better on ethanol. So we're going to get it hooked up here, and then we'll see if the boat starts any better. All right, we've got the new better gas line hooked up, a couple hose clamps, and on this one the longer end comes out of the tank here, and then the bulb shorter end goes this way, but that's because that's the way the fuel flow is going. So don't get mixed up with the orientation of the bulb and putting the new line in like that. Always look at the fuel flow. It's going to be flowing towards the motor, away from the tank, the gas tank. So I made that mistake before and been stranded out on the water, so be careful with that. Now all we got to do, hook it up downstairs. All right, so we're downstairs now. This is just a clip that clips into the motor here. Pull on that gray trigger there, and that's the, so that's that cheap gas line on there. Just got to remove it off here, put the new one on. Okay, so here's our new gas line with that nice black lining, and here's our fuel connector. This is a 5/16. Like I was saying, a lot of times they're 3/8 on modern day boats. It's a 2000. I don't know if that's what the way they used to do it back then. Guy at the marina says every once in a while you'll have a 5/16, and I was pretty sure that that was me, so I got the right one. Make sure you get your hose clamp on there. I actually like to put it the other way. It's easier for me to tighten it this way. Don't want any crud in there. Just flat head that down. I like to get it closer to the line here. Just don't want any air getting through there, because it'll affect performance of the motor. Okay, so that's on there pretty good with that hose clamp. It is hopefully going to be airtight. And then we'll take this clip, just clip it back in where she goes there. I'll clip right in. Okay. Now, only thing left to do is to go up there, prime the primer bulb, and then see if we can start it. Got a little bucket of water here. We're starting it. If we're starting it in the barn, I don't like to use earmuffs anymore. Burnt up an impeller that way, but we're gonna see if she sounds any better with this new gas line. Okay, I'm feeling the gas going through this line by pumping the primer bulb. I've had to take it, since the primer bulb is closer to the motor side, I've had to take it outside the tank here so that I can put it straight up and down. But I can hear the vent tank. It doesn't feel totally full or hard yet, but I can hear the gas coming in, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna try and turn it over and then maybe pump it some more, see what the deal is here. Okay, the boat wasn't starting and I couldn't get the primer pumped full of gas on this, and I think it was really just because I had the air, I had the hose clamps on there so tight there was air in the line and it had nowhere to go, so I couldn't get gas into the line because there was too much air in the line. So what I'm going to do is just put this primer bulb straight up and down like that and just try and prime it. I got a little bucket here too for the gas. Just put it on the floor. But I want to get that primed and just kind of push all the air on it, and then I'm going to hook the connector up again. See if I can get it to come out. Ooh. Okay, now I can feel that gas filling up the bulb. Okay, there we are. The gas is filling up the bulb, and now I'm putting the connection on right away. Now what we have is the gas line full of gas instead of air. And it's possible that that was the problem with my cheap Walmart line too, but I didn't really want to mess with it. I think I actually did get it working last year, but I knew it was a cheap one and I wanted to get something better because that ethanol just will really destroy a gas line like that. Okay, so I plugged the gas line back in after getting all the air out of the line. The primer bulb now is fully hard with gasoline. It's got gasoline in there making it firm where I couldn't get it before because that air had nowhere to go. So now we're gonna see what she sounds like on the startup with gas line opened up, no air. Not bad. No choke on that. Gas line's real firm. There it is. I don't think she's going to cut off that time. You know, like I said, it's an older motor. I mean, it still takes a few times to get, but that is a significant improvement on the fuel system, and I think that's really what a lot of my hard starts had to do with. I'll be looking into other stuff too, but for the most part, I think she's ready to get put in the water once she gets cleaned up, and my fuel problems are over with. Just taking video. All right, new fuel pump. Gas line.